Hello everyone, I am Jagriti Basera, faculty of J&MC from Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. Today I am going to deliver a lecture on writing for radio. What happened when you listen to your favorite announcer speaks on radio? You may say that you would like to continue to listen to the announcer, but why? Well, because you like what they say and the way they say that, don't you? What they say is the most causes drawn from the script. The way is which they say it is. We shall now discuss about the language we use in radio. When we refer to the language used in radio, we are not referring to any particular language like English or Hindi, but the style of any language used in radio. Here in radio, you find that it is different from other language used in newspaper, magazine, and in the simple print media. In the print media, everything is written down or printed and it is exist in the paper of the newspaper or magazine. You can keep them for as long as you want. You can take your own time to read them. If you do not understand what is one reading, you can read again and again. And again you understand what is written in the text. If you don't know the meaning of any word, you can against the written word or the printed word used in the print media. Unlike the printed word which is written for the eyes, the spoken word is written for the ears. Let us list out the main categorizations of the spoken words. Though it is written, it is spoken. It is written for the ears, not the eyes. It is heard only once. The listener normally does not get a second chance to listen. Therefore, sound like one and have the following qualities. It should be simple words without any difficult or unfamiliar words used. The sentences should be short and simple or not complex. There should be only one idea in the sentence and not many ideas. Though there are thousands of listeners, what is written should be meant for just one listener. At the listening ends, there are generally only one or two persons and not a crowd. It should be speaking to one person. The word chosen should be devoted to the meaning and it should be abstract. The word should make pictures in the mind of the listener. Abbreviations or short forms should be avoided. If an abbreviation is used, then the full form should be given. If the script is in the big number, it can be round off to the nearest whole number. Refer to understand the meaning of that particular word. Now think of radio. You hear programs as they are broadcast. You hear them only once. Of course, you may say that you can record them and listen to them. Record it and listen to it later. Well, generally does not happen. In our day-to-day conversation, we speak, someone else listen, or someone speaks and we listen. It is the vice versa every time. You may or may not remember what you said or hear. Similarly, you should hear on radio is heard only once and then forget in the majority of the cases. Do you remember all the time you heard and spoken yesterday? Do you remember all that you heard from others yesterday? Of course, the answer is big no. In our day-to-day conversation, we do not use the word and expressions found in the newspaper, editorial or the feature article. Have you wondered why this happened? This is because those words and expressions are neither friends nor easy to understand. Now compare what is your daily conversation. You use simple words, sentence and familiar expressions. You also take into account the person to whom you are speaking. Your gestures and the movement add to what you speak. Now let us go back to your favorite announcer. You do not see the person, but yet you feel that person is speaking to you. You may not say anything, but you may feel that there is something familiar with that person. In most cases, what you hear on radio is written down or scripted. It is spoken or is heard only once. From what you have read so far, we can come to the certain conclusion. First of all, when it comes to radio, you listen to a person whom it not see. The person speaks from the script written down earlier. You feel that the person is talking to you. The person sounds friendly and you have no problem in understanding what is being said. You can call the language or the words used in the radio script as the spoken word as. While referring to more than one person, avoid using he and she. It can confuse the listeners. So, I hope you understand the topic, writing for radio. Thank you and have a nice day.